Welcome in, my beautiful Leos. How are you? I am so happy and grateful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you everyone, and those of you that are brand new, welcome in. These are your special messages for November 2025. The month builds in layers for you, Leo. Heat, effort, then something softer waiting on the other side. The full moon in Taurus on the 5th lands in a sector that deals with reputation and purpose. You might find yourself looking wrong at what you have built and wondering if it still fits. This isn't self-doubt, it's maintenance. On the 9th, the moon forms a shrine to the sun. A reminder that the heart and ego can share room without fighting for control. Collaboration feels easier here, especially with people who challenge your creative process. The sun sextile to the moon on the 14th brings a sense of emotional ease, almost like the world exhales with you. In the last few weeks have demanded constant motion. This is where you pause and let things catch up. The shrines to Jupiter and Saturn on the 17th deepen that theme. Jupiter expands what it touches. The new moon in Scorpio on the 20th invites you back home to the literal space you live in, the chosen family you lean on, or the inner foundation you have been patching up. Scorpio doesn't care for surface repairs. This lunation wants you to rebuild with intention, to make the private parts of your life as strong as the image you show the world. Spend time with the things that make you feel safe, whether it's cooking, tending your space, or letting someone hold you without needing to fix anything. That softness is not weakness, it's fuel. Then the sun opposes Uranus on the 21st, a shockwave that can jolt you out of your comfort zone. Surprises might arrive through career, authority figures, or sudden shifts in plans. When the sun moves into Sagittarius on the 21st, the mood lightens. You are entering a cycle of creative expression, self-discovery, and flirtation with possibility. On the 23rd, the sextile of the sun to Pluto helps you channel the energy into purpose. Confidence meets depth, and start taking yourself seriously in a new way. On the 25th, another sun-moon sextile stabilizes the energy. You will feel more emotionally synchronized, less pull between external demands and internal needs. On the 28th, which opens emotional floodgates in an almost cleansing way. Don't fight it. Pisces energy loves dissolving what's outdated. The month ends on a high note. The sun shrine moon on the 30th that hums like closure. Loose threads start to tie themselves. You have worked through tension, sat with discomfort, and kept showing up through uncertainty. That's quite a kind of power that sustains you. This final shrine restores emotional rhythm, blending strength with softness in a way that feels distinctly yours. Leo, November humbles you in a possible way. The sun, your ruling force, makes a series of aspects that test your ability to adapt without dimming. This month, relationships may echo that same rhythm. People who once drained your spark might start revealing why they entered your orbit in the first place. Some will fade. Some will prove they can meet you halfway. The full moon's tension in early November is replaced by understanding by month end. Trust the emotional truth can stand beside ambition without threatening. You're not losing edge, you are refining focus. Mid-month reflections may stir old insecurities about visibility and worth, but these guys are working to balance your ego and empathy. The sun shrine to Neptune and Jupiter open space for compassion without being naive. You are reminded that being admired and being understood are two different currencies, and only finally one starts feeling richer than the other. Your natural magnetism doesn't need validation, it needs purpose. By the final week, that lesson clicks. You stop seeking permission to shine on your own terms. November shows you that power isn't found in controlling the outcome. It's in trusting the process. Each solar aspect this month adjusts the dimmer switch until you land on something more sustainable than constant glue. The warmth you bring to the world works best when it feels you first. The next chapter is brighter not because you force it to, but because you have learned how to let it be. Welcome in my beautiful Aries. How are you? I'm so happy and grateful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you everyone, and those of you that are brand new, welcome in. These are your special messages for November 2025. November opens with heat in your chart, Aries. Not chaos, but the kind of restlessness that reminds you that you are alive. Your ruling planet Mars has an almost cinematic month ahead. Back with alliances, confrontations, and slow burns that never quite go out. The shrine between Moon and Mars on the 2nd sets the tone. Energy you can finally control. When Mars enters Sagittarius on the 4th, that pull toward adventure becomes louder. The transit expands your field of vision, and suddenly enough feels like a concept for people with a smaller appetite. Sagittarius gives Mars an almost reckless curiosity. You'll crave honesty, but you'll also crave novelty. A tricky combination if you're in the middle of emotional negotiations. The point is to not avoid friction. Aries, it's to see what the heat reveals. Not everything that snaps needs fixing. Some things are better rebuilt. On the 6th, a sextile between Mars and Pluto, a mix of determination and transformation that suits you well. This kind of aspect that makes hard work seductive. You'll want to dive into projects that demand your full attention, whether creative or physical. By the 10th, what felt personal last week now feels productive. Use that alignment to have the conversation you have been avoiding. On the 12th, there is a key that is turning during this time. Words have teeth. Every message, every offhand comment, every half sarcastic text carries extra weight under this alignment. The 13th, Moon square Mars could trigger small internal rebellion, the kind that starts with, "Why am I still doing this?" and ends with, "Alright, because I care." You might feel torn between confrontation, comfort, and ambition, loyalty, and liberation. On the 15th offers a breadth of perspective. Collaboration suddenly feels easier during this time. The Moon's conjunction with Mars on the 21st turns up the emotional intensity again, but this time it is a focus. The sextile between the 26 rounds out the month's best window for progress. The 25th closing the month with a Moon square to Mars, reminder that every breakthrough comes with maintenance. The energy might feel a little raw and patience could waiting again, but this time you know better than to rush. You have been there and you have also seen it all. What happens when fire meets wind? Now you're learning to know how to shape it. By the final days of November, you are less concerned with who's watching and more with who's walking beside you. You have burned through illusion, expectation, and most of your excuses. What's left is focus, clean, undeniable, and ready for the next round. So Aries, November is your forge. Every spark, every unexpected twist is refining something in you. You don't need to chase validation this month. You drive, and that speaks for itself. There's power in patience, even for you. By the time Mars finishes itself and the marathon of alignment, you'll have proof that slowing down doesn't mean losing speed. It means building momentum that actually lasts. Let the universe sweat a little to keep up during this time. There's a softness under the surface that helps you connect without needing to control. Let people surprise you during this time. Try to stay aware of how fast you move from passion to being provocative. This isn't about filtering yourself, it's about precision. Say what you mean, but only if you thought about it at its course. You need to listen during this time before reacting, even if silence feels like surrender. Welcome in, my beautiful Sagittarius. How are you? I'm so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new, welcome in. These are your special messages for November 2025. You have always been allergic to stagnation, and this month gives you plenty to move towards. November starts with Jupiter, your ruling planet, in the thick of celestial negotiations. The moon's trine Jupiter on the 2nd sets a generous tone, offering motivation to expand your world in new ways. Maybe it's an idea, a trip, or a chance encounter that pulls you out of the autopilot. By the 4th, the moon squares Jupiter and emotions feel exaggerated. Enthusiasm is great until it becomes an excuse to skip self-reflection. You might catch yourself juggling more than you can carry or talking a little too freely. The moon's conjunction with Jupiter on the 10th marks a peak moment of optimism and connection. Your charm is magnetic, your vision persuasive, your energy contagious, but Jupiter turns retrograde the next day, shifting expansion inward. This is your cosmic audit. The moon sextile Jupiter on the 14th offers encouragement just when you might feel restless. It's a moment to reconnect with your belief system, not as dogma but as a compass. You have been working hard to build something that reflects who you are, and now the sun trine Jupiter on the 17th lights it up. Confidence returns. On the 19th, the moon trine Jupiter again, and life feels aligned. You can receive a compliment or an opportunity that validates what you have been intuitively chasing all month. On the 22nd, creating some of the best communication energy of the year. If you have been waiting to pitch, publish, or propose, this transit helps your words land. On the 24th, the moon opposes Jupiter, pulling focus back to boundaries. Your calendar of relationships might feel stretched in, but this isn't a setback. It's the universe asking you to filter your enthusiasm through discernment. Too many good things at once can still lead to a burnout. Let go of what's exciting but unstable. On the 26th, Venus trines Jupiter, turning maturity into magic. Love and luck blend effortlessly. Here, giving you one of the sweetest windows of the month connection, whether it's romance, friendship, or creative collaboration. Something or someone reminds you what genuine feels like. On the 29th, the moon trines Jupiter again, closing the month on a high note. You're looking at your life with new perspective, grateful, ambitious, and grounded in both. The pattern of trine squares and oppositions roll. November reads like a rhythm. You have been learning to dance too. Every high pushed you to a dream bigger, and every correction kept you from drifting too far, of course. Jupiter retrograde from the 11th onward carries the central theme of the month. Reevaluation without regression. You are not being asked to give up your optimism, just to fine-tune it. Work and ambition come into shape of focus mid-month as the Sun and Mercury both connect with Jupiter. Relationships evolve on the Venus movement. The early square of Jupiter on the 2nd exposes where expectations have inflated, and later Trine on the 26th restores equilibrium. The message: love doesn't have to feel like a chase to be excited. Someone who meets you where you can still set your pulse racing. For those already coupled, this transit encourages shared expansion, making plans, dreaming out loud, or building something new together. Creatively, the month hums with opportunity. Jupiter governs inspiration, and its retrograde invites you to revisit old projects and fresh vision. The Mercury Trine on the 22nd can reignite ideas that got shelved off. Emotionally, this is a month of perspective rather than pressure. Jupiter retrograde teaches humility as a form of grace. You can control timing, but you can control preparation. The more you practice gratitude for what's already unfolded, the more luck seems to find you. That's the quiet trick of Jupiter's influence. It expands what you believe in. Believe smarter this time. Sagittarius, this theme here isn't to slow down. It's to aim better. You are refining the mechanics of your optimism, turning impulse into impact. Jupiter's retrograde doesn't block your growth. It reminds you to plant roots deep enough to support the weight of your dreams. You are learning that freedom isn't running from everything, it's choosing where to land. By the month's end, the confidence you radiate feels earned, not borrowed. You have found a way to keep your fire steady instead of burning out in outbursts. The universe has been molding you into someone who can carry both the hope and patience, and you are starting to see how powerful that balance really is. So Sagittarius, November asks you to keep your wild heart, but refine the aim. Expansion is still your birthright. This month just makes sure it's sustainable. By the time Jupiter finishes its retrograde early in 2026, you'll be standing exactly where you are meant to. Stay strong, centered, and facing horizon with intention.